Hello everyone, today I'm gonna teach you guys on how to play Princess Peach Showtime, a Switch game, into your PC. So if you have a decent PC, then you'll be able to play this game as long as you follow all the steps that I'll be showing you in this guide. So first of all, what you need is that you'll need to have a copy of all the 3 files that I've highlighted here in my desktop. You will also need to install an application called Yuzu. So for those who don't know what is Yuzu, Yuzu is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these files here installed in Yuzu emulator. So first of all, I'm going to teach you where to get Yuzu emulator officially. And to do this, just minimize that first and open a web browser. I am here in Firefox and I'm just going to type in Google search Yuzu emulator and I'm going to hit search. And yuzuemulator.org is their official website and the first result. So click on that and then click on the download button here. And you can install Yuzu emulator in Windows, Linux, and Android. So if you're ever interested in playing this game with your Android phone, you will certainly need a powerful Android 11 mobile device or higher for you to play Switch games in it. And just click on the download for Android button here to be redirected into Google Play for you to install Yuzu emulator for Android. And if you're from Linux, click on the Linux tab here and just click on download for Linux 64 version here to download the latest build for Linux. And for those who are Windows, just click on the Windows tab and click on the download for Windows 64 button here to download the latest build of Yuzu emulator for PC. So since I have already installed a Yuzu emulator into my PC, so I'm just gonna skip on this part because the download and installation process for this is really easy to do and is really straightforward, and that anyone could do this. So go ahead, click on it, and download it now and install it into your PC. So I'm just gonna minimize this, and I'm just gonna assume that you have already installed Yuzu emulator. So go ahead, open Yuzu emulator, and then we will need to have these files now to be installed in the Yuzu emulator. So what are these files again? So these files are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in version 17.0.1 in order for it to play Princess Peach Showtime. And the game file for the game should be in XCI file format so that Yuzu emulator will be able to detect and play these games. So if you're asking me on how to get all of these files, the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console which is fully modded and have a custom firmware installed in it, because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can now fully access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on this, just look for the keys and the firmware file of the Switch and then transfer them into your PC. Now, in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally. Own the physical copy of the game wherein you have purchased it from a physical store. Once you have done that, you can now legally back up those games into an XCI or NSB file format, and you'll be able to install it now into your Yuzu emulator. So, for those who don't own a Switch but want to try out and play this game but don't know where to get all of these files, all you have to do, guys, is just scan this QR code here that I have put in the screen with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you'll be redirected into a page wherein you can get and see a copy of all these files that I have highlighted in my desktop. So be sure to check out the entirety of the website so that you'll get the keys and the firmware file and the XCI file format of Princess Peach Showtime. You can put it into your Android phone or into your PC, to whichever you want to prefer to install them. The process will be the same and the installation process is the same. So I'm just gonna assume that you have a copy of all these files now, just like mine here in my desktop, so it's time to install them. So go ahead, open Yuzu emulator again, and go to File, and click on Open Yuzu folder, and then locate Keys folder. Then open the keys zip file in the desktop. All you have to do is just copy the product keys and title keys inside, drag and drop, copy and paste them into this folder here. Once you have done that, close on this. Then the next step is to install the firmware file of the Switch. Go to File again, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then locate NAND folder, System folder, Contents folder, and then Register folder. I'm just going to move here. Then open the firmware file in the desktop, and then select all the files inside, copy them, and paste them into this folder here. This folder should be empty because it's your first installation, and this will copy all of the firmware file of the Switch now into your Yuzu so that your Yuzu will function as a Nintendo Switch into your PC. So you have done this, close on that. Now, You will know the installation process is successful because your Switch games will be detected and their game icons will be shown. So if you see a game that doesn't have a game icon or it's black or blank, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow the QR code that we put on the screen to get the latest files to be able to play Princess Peach Showtime into your Yuzu emulator. Now, the next step is to optimize your Yuzu emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, black screens, or graphical glitches into your playthrough. And to do this, just go to Emulation, go to Configure, and in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every settings that you see here. So these are my settings for the General tab. I'm going to move to System tab. In the System section, you can change to whatever language, region, time zone, and device name to whatever you like, but in the core section, it should remain as it is. In CPU, set to Auto. Graphics, it should be set into Vulkan so that the Princess Peach Showtime game will run perfectly in Yuzu emulator. My resolution scale, by the way, is in 2x resolution, so that the game will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC cannot handle that, then just revert back into 1x resolution, or you can even go lower. Or if you have a powerful PC, then you can even go higher resolution. So pause the video here, copy every setting you see here. Now I'm going to move to advanced. Again, pause the video and copy every checkbox that you see here and every setting that you see from here. So once you have done that, then go to audio settings and copy every setting you see here. Really simple settings, so be sure to copy them. In controls, I have connected my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, so if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, connect them into your PC, map them up according to the liking, but the dead zone for both left and right sticks should be set in 20% so that there'll be no drifting into your playthrough. So be sure to change that. And once you've done, click OK. Congratulations, your Yuzu emulator is now fully optimized to run and play any Switch games into your PC, such as Princess Peach Showtime, into your Yuzu emulator. So, a little bit of disclaimer, I won't be able to show you guys a gameplay of Princess Peach Showtime because we know how strict Nintendo is and they do not support this kind of content. And if I showed you a gameplay that this game runs perfectly in Yuzu emulator, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down because that's how strict Nintendo is with their IP. And they are really strict, especially for the Nintendo Switch emulation scene as of now. So, I hope you guys do understand on that part, but as long as you have all the steps that I've shown you in this guide, you'll be able to get a copy of all the files necessary for you to play, optimize into your PC. You'll be able to run Princess Peach Showtime with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of this game, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and goodbye for now.